What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJ the Investor. This is yours truly, KJ, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. All right, as you guys already know, it's Saturday, the market's closed, but that doesn't stop us from bringing you a live update. Right now, in the investing account, we're sitting at $72,859.63. It says that we're up $61.83 on today, which really was the close of business yesterday. Looking at the live, you see how far down it went. So we're down $2.78. But the buying power is at $3,253.15. Let me kind of give you guys a reason why, show you why we are in some red as we look at our investing accounts. If you know, then you know. I've been selling covered calls. I've been selling puts. Right here, Sweet Greens had an earnings report this past Thursday. Absolutely flunked their earnings. Absolutely flunked it. If you see, Sweet Greens went down 22.83%. I'm selling $18 covered calls. It's only 1 cent remaining. I got 4 contracts. Look at this. Just look at it, guys. Total return on the contract, $580. I'm up 99.32% of the entire trade. I have won 99.32% of the entire trade. Technically, I could end this trade now and get the money that I was promised, or I could just continue to hold to this coming up Friday to expiration. As you see, the premium they paid me for this cover call agreement was $584. And that's exactly what I want. I want the full thing. But anyway, I'm selling cover calls. So since Sweet Green tanked so bad, it definitely shot my cover calls into the protection area, which caused the options to essentially be won. Okay, right now, Sweet Greens is trading at $9.77. It went down so far, so fast that it is now lower than my average cost. As you see right here in my position, I got 400 shares. Market value is $3,908. Average cost is $12.45. It makes up 10.79% of my portfolio. And you see the total return in 1 day, guys, yesterday. In 1 day, look at today's return, which is the close of business on Friday. We went down $1,100, almost $1,200. This stock dropped 22.83%. Total return, we're down $1,072.18, which is a negative 21.53%. So on paper, it looks like I've lost almost $1,200, $1,156. So, but because of the option that I have running on this call, the cover calls on the 400 shares, I've made up, or I've hedged against a bad earnings report with the $580. I've hedged against it. What I would do, I will continue to sell cover calls on this position, even though my average cost is $12.45. Excuse me. And Sweet Greens is currently at $9.77. When the market opens back up on Monday, we're going to see what the price will be. Hopefully this thing rebounds and goes back up towards the $11 to $12 range. But if it doesn't, it don't matter. I'm going to continue to sell more cover calls on this position. Maybe not at $18, but I'm not going to drop lower than my average price. My average price, $12.45. I will at least be selling $12.50 cover calls on this position. Whatever it gets me in premium, it gets me, and I'll just hold until this stock continues to rise back up and regain my my profits. Basically, I continue to use this to hedge against the drop in performance. Also, another stock that had earnings report this past week was the company Hims and Hers. If you know about Hims and Hers, you've been following me for a while. You know I've been trading options on Hims and Hers in the traditional IRA account. I switch over. Right now in the traditional IRA account, we're sitting at $54,809.14. As a close of business on Friday, we were up $350 in the market that day, and also into the overnight hours we made another $30 even when the market was closed. Now, if you take a look at the buying power, you will see a new number, $9,333.21. Why is that already up? Because I've already closed out my position on HIMS. HIMS had an earnings report. Guys, they absolutely tanked it. So you say, what doing? KJ, you sound excited when you say that they tanked. Well, I'm not excited. I'm not disappointed. I'm just an investor, guys. I'm neutral. I don't get married to a stock. I don't have to hold on to a stock for the long run. Like, for example, my Walmart cover call got exceeded past the $98 a share, and it is just taking off to the moon. I think Walmart said like it closed at 103. So when Friday come and my shares are, called away because I selected a cover call price of $98, well, my average price is $55, $58. So I've more than doubled my money. And so I don't have to be greedy. I don't have to get greedy. I'll let the shares get called away, collect my profits and things like that and dividends that come with it. And then I will turn around and sell puts at the new price to get back into my Walmart position. It's all about that, guys. Positioning and things like that. It's all good. But anyway, Hims and Hers. Can't pull it up right here, right now. But let me see if I can find options. Yep, here we go. Go into the history right here. Bam. Hims, I was selling 49.50 puts for August 15th. I have one contract, which is 100 shares. At the time when I made this trade, Hims and Hers, before the earnings report, Hims was approaching $60 a share. After the earnings report, I think they slid like 15%. And then Hims came down to $51. So I said all the way from 60 all the way down to 51 in a matter of 2 days. I said I got a whole nother week on this option. It definitely gonna cross my $49.50. So I better get out of this trade while I still have a chance, while I'm still in the profit. And that's exactly what I did. Total cost was $146.04. Hims got view Hims right here. See, $51.92. I got out of it right at that point. And I was, instead of the $305 that I was originally gonna collect, I ended up just saying, you know what? I'll come out of there with the to the good 146, what I had to buy it back for. So yeah, I still came out with some profit. $146 for sure. Well, I have 305. I'm sorry, 305 is what I sold. As far as like agreeing to sell it for, 146 is what they had to take back as far as the profit disappearing, and I kept the difference between 305 minus 146. So I kept the profit of that. Okay, next, what we got? We still got Palantir. Palantir is getting ready to expire here shortly, and it had earnings report and absolutely killed it. Palantir is actually 187.71 right now. I'm selling $135 puts on Palantir. And as you can imagine, I'm up in the trade. Total return right now, I'm up 97.97%. That's almost 100%. Again, I got paid $395 for this trade. I'm going to stick it out until I get my full amount because that's just what I want. Right now, we still have NVIDIA. We still got our 126 shares. Now, let me tell you something, guys. Even though I just said with the Walmart play, I let the cover call expire and go out. But with NVIDIA, I was not willing to do that. I cut my losses. I bought back my strike price. I bought back my my cover calls option on NVIDIA, and I'm glad I did because look, it kept going up. We are at $182.83. My average cost is $109.98, and my total return right now on NVIDIA, I'm up $9,186.84. That's a 66.23% return on NVIDIA, and we're still climbing. Guys, also, let me show you. Go back to the investing account. I still have NVIDIA in the investing account as well. Another 39 shares of it. So don't forget, I still got another 39.25 shares of NVIDIA, which gives me a total return of 25.26.45. That's a 54.33% return on the investment. So still making money hand over fist. NVIDIA, I'm in the profit over $11,000 just in NVIDIA, man. I mean, it's going good. Really, really, really good. Still got Apple, 17 shares. It's up to $230 a pop because Apple's had a great turnout from investors and also managers of the company announcing that they're going to potentially produce Apple products in America on American soil. Even the news about the iPhone potentially getting built in America has rallied the stock. They had a new $1 billion deal to help enforce that Apple products get built in America. So that's why that stock is rallying the way that it is. Google has finally crossed the $200 mark again. Google is at $201.70. Got 13 shares of that. I got to continue to grow that. Walmart, like I said, I got covered calls on Walmart. It's currently at $103.73. I was surprised that it got past my $98 strike price. My average cost for Walmart is $58.97. And I'm up right now, $5,108.82. That's a 75.90% return. So the option, not really too good. Like I said, 100 shares for collateral for my option. So I'm gonna, instead of trying to roll this position, which is what I usually would do, I'm not gonna roll it. Not gonna worry about rolling it because you got to roll it out so far and you got to try to take it up so high in order to roll and not have to pay a debit, but you still end up paying the debit. So I'd rather just take my profits where I can, let the cost be the cost, and I don't want to pay out no money for that. So I'll just take my profits and then I will sell puts later on to get back into the stock. Meta is up to $769.75. This company doesn't look like it's going to slow down no time soon. Meta went up in one day, $7.46 in one day. And like I said, and they're not slowing down. Right now, my total return, I'm up 50.87%. My total return is $683.23. And I only have 2.6 shares of this stock. I bought Meta back at $510, which I thought was expensive. But heck, it's already way up to $769 now. So, shoot, man, you might as well get in where you fit in around here, guys. I ain't lying. So, I showed you the investing account. I showed you the traditional account. You know, I already know we're still working with the micro strategy. 9 shares of that. $395 is the price of it. Then you already know we got 26 shares of that Palantir. I talked about the Palantir option play earlier, but I didn't tell you guys about what I got going on in the portfolio. 26.79 shares, market value $5,030.56. My average price of Palantir is $75.94. My total return right now is $2,995.26. That's a 147.17% return. Woo! Y'all, I am well pleased with Palantir. I keep selling puts on this thing. I've been selling puts on Palantir for 3-4 months, and it continues to pay me premium, just printing money, hand over fist. Allows me to travel, allows me to live the lifestyle I want to live, allows me to do what I need to do, want to do at the time that I want to do it. and it relieves me of having to have a boss or somebody who has to tell me what time to wake up in the morning and go to work. I don't have to do that because I let my assets pay for me not to do it. All right here, guys, we are at $127,666.77. That number is going to continue to increase because we're going to continue selling and trading options. Like I said, when Sweet Greens get themselves back up, you might as well add another $1,100, $1,200 to this price here, and that's the real number that you'll have in the portfolio. Also, we're approaching the $19,000 mark in the Fidelity account. We're still growing that at the same time as we're growing this one. So we're getting over the 200,000 real soon, 150,000 real soon. Then eventually, 500,000 and then 1 million. We're on the road, guys. We're on the road to this investing journey, completely being complete freedom, completely just doing what you would like to do at the time you would like to do it, working from anywhere in the world through trading options and stocks. I mean, guys, this is the dream. And you can, if you work towards what you want, you can actually bring your dreams into reality like I'm doing. And that's exactly what I'm choosing to do. Okay, you already know this portion of the video. If you got any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them down below in the comment box below. If you feel inspired, let me know. If you feel encouraged, let me know. If you want to learn how to trade options, let me know, because I can make a full video course on just that. It's only selling puts and selling covered calls, buying puts and buying covered calls. That's all it is, guys. Puts and calls. You let me know what's up. I can point you in the right direction. Until next time, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, consider subscribing, share the video, like the video, and I appreciate you guys. This is KJD Investor signing out, over and out. Peace.